Thank you for watching our videos. Please add in our WhatsApp group by sending request to WhatsApp number or by clicking on WhatsApp group invitation link provided in description. This will help to share information on new ideas, research topics, vacancies, PhD or research positions, events and guest lecture opportunities including keynotes. And also please support us by subscribing our channel, like our videos and by sharing these videos to your friends. We can make videos on your required topic or research paper. Please comment your requirement in comment section.
Welcome to our electrical research channel. This is my 10th video about full bridge single phase inverter. See, in my previous video, we discussed about single phase inverter but half bridge. But this is the full bridge. Full bridge means I can get the output exactly equal to VDC in positive cycle and minus VDC in negative cycle. But in off bridge we are getting only VDC by 2 in positive cycle and minus VDC by 2 in negative cycle. So the thing is here the two switches will be on at the same time and these two switches will be on at the same time. So whenever these two switches are switched on, my current will flow through like this in this direction. So it is entering into this direction. Once these two switches are switched on, the current will be flowing like this direction, like from here to and load to and back to here. So this is the closed path. So once current is flowing in this direction, once current is flowing in this direction. So I can get alternating current here. Whenever these two switches are switched on, my output equal to exactly equal to VDC. But like the see, if we are not applying any PWM technique, like for 180 degrees conduction mode, there is no use of inductive load. Whatever the resistive load, I can get the same as the inductive load also. I mean in case of voltage. If you are using PWM, whenever this switch is switched on during 0 to 180 degrees, actually these two have to be switched on from 0 to 180 degrees, but in PWM several times it will be switch on and switch off. So during switch off, the inductor will start to discharge in this direction. So through this diodes, so through this diodes, the current will flow through the source from load to source. So inductor can discharge and this battery can charge. So that is the requirement of this diodes actually. So whenever the diodes, these four diodes are switching, I mean in the operation, the AC is converted to DC. And during the 0 to 180 degrees are two switches and 180 to 360 degrees, these two switches will be switched on to convert DC to AC. In case of inductive load, if there is no inductive load, it won't be discharged whenever it is switched off. So during the PWM only the diodes will be coming to the action. Now I will show you how we can model in MATLAB inverter. In MATLAB Simulink, see, two opposite switches are having same pulses. This pulse is and these two pulses. I mean these two pulses are same and these two pulses are same. So these two switches can be switched on at the same time and these two can be switched on at the same time. Actually these capacitors are not required here, but I am providing for understanding purpose. Here I provided the neutral or ground, but there is no ground in load side. See, the pulses are starting at 0 and 50 pulse width and it is frequency is 50. So 1 by 50 is 20 milliseconds. And the same pulse I am giving here also. See the same pulse. And these two pulses are having 180 degrees phase shift from these two pulses. So only the thing is we have to add the phase delay as 0.01 second. I mean 10 milliseconds. It is 20 milliseconds for full cycle and 10 milliseconds for half cycle. So this voltage is 100 I considered. So instead of two capacitors, you can also make it one capacitor without this ground. There is no issue because it is the output is not exactly depends on these capacitors basically because it is the I mean phase voltage, like phase voltage it will come. If you are using for three phase system, then if you want to regulate the phase voltages, then neutral point is required. If you want to regulate in the line voltage, then neutral is not required for three phase system, but it is single phase. So see, I will run it. So in my previous video I presented the single phase off bridge. There my input is 100 volts. I am getting 50 volts only because VDC by 2 is charging here and VDC by 2 is charging here. Even though now VDC by 2 will charge here, VDC by 2 will charge here, but I can get the complete VDC voltage as output because there is a neutral point over here uh, in my load. So whenever these two switches are on, the current is flowing like this direction, like this. When these two switches are switched on, the current is flowing in this direction, the opposite. So it is going like this. And see, now it is running. It is running. And this is my output. I am measuring the output voltage here and output current here. Because of RL load, the current will be something having phase shift. See, this is my voltage. This is the 100 volts and this is the minus 100 volts. So this is the two cycles I am coming because 0.02 is the one cycle 50 Hz. So this is my complete voltage. I can see here. See, 100 to minus 100. And this is the current. This is having like this. The current is having like this. And see, it is charging and it is discharging. Charging and discharging type. And clearly I told you that it is not PWM, so there is no use of inductor over the discharging. So so these diodes won't work in for the discharging mode of inductor. See, here I am using 4 pulses, but only 2 pulses I am using, but I am giving in for 4 switches. But with the single pulse I can also make it. See, this is the with single pulse, only single pulse I am giving because whenever these two switches are switched off, these two have to be on. If unfortunately if these two switches are switched on at the same time, then this DC link voltage will be short circuited. So to avoid this condition, I am using NOT gate. Whenever we are using the NOT gate, both will not be coming. I mean, both switches should not be switched on at the same time. Because once pulse is on, this NOT gate output will be the 0. So once it is on, this will be automatically off. This will be automatically off. These two. So I am using only one pulse, like 20 milliseconds, 50 Hz, 50%. 50% means 180 degrees conduction mode, and phase delay 0. And these two I am giving the same pulse like this, and I am using the NOT gate to provide the gate pulse for these two switches. So the same output I will get it here. Same output. See the same output. But only the thing is I am using only one pulse. So in pulse generator generally we are using the NOT gate. This is the reason that we are using the NOT gate. If we are using the PWM instead of pulses, this pulse is like 0 to 180 degrees, pulse is 1. But if I will use the PWM 0 to 180 degrees, several pulses will come. So in the several pulses, maybe at maybe up to 10 degrees, maybe 1, maybe 10 to 15 degrees, maybe 0, and 15 to maybe 25 seconds, maybe again 1. If pulses are coming like this, it will also work, the NOT gate. Because of NOT gate, this will also work. So during the PWM, these diodes or these switches will be switched on for providing the discharging mode. But here I am only providing normal pulses. PWM technique is presented in another video. So in that video I will show you how we are using the PWM technique for R load and RL load. So this is our video for single phase full bridge inverter.